So before disassembling a laptop, first of all, one of the things you have to do is first observe. Observe the model of the laptop you're working with, observe the brand, observe everything about the laptop, how it is built, so that when you're trying to assemble it back, you have some things that you expect. So we see that this laptop, this keyboard can be removed from top. You have to open and remove everything inside, then you can get to have access to the keyboard. This is the words, and this is the touchpad, this is the screen, and the brand we are working with is Akka, and this is a Windows laptop. Before you get to open everything, you have to know the laptop you're working with, and you note it down. If in case you're working with a client, you get to know this client, this is how the laptop is, and then when you open, make sure they see that everything that how it is, where the battery is and everything, so that they can get to know. In case you assemble it back, they don't have to say that this wasn't there. Yes, so this is how we are going to be doing. We're going to be opening this laptop, and I'm going to show you how you can disassemble it and also assemble it back. This is how our laptop looks like, and this is our kit, and we are going to be removing the screws for us to open the laptop. So this laptop, understand everything that is inside it and know what is used for. So I'm opening this screw. So when we are opening, you have to be very careful so that you don't spoil. So we have to be very careful. So i.e., we can get this flat screwdriver. Is the one that we are going to be using for removing the cover. Very careful, so we don't get to harm some other parts inside the laptop. Just lay it in like that. So here is how our machine looks like. So from there you can see that this is a RAM, this is another slot for RAM. This is a fan, and this is a CPU. This is called a heat seeker. It's used to pull heat from the CPU to the fan, and then the fan pushes it out. This is the hard disk. This hard disk is used for storage and to keep also the processing system. This is the battery. These are the speakers, and this one. This one is more of for media. You can put in your SD card, and also for memory for the earphone jack. Is put here. And what else? This is going to be the motherboard. This is going to be motherboard. These are hinges. These are the hinges that hold the what? The screen. So before we go further, we are going to first remove the hard disk. So before removing the hard disk, so we're going to look at which one. This one. We're going to try out this screwdriver. It's the one that can move. So open here. So this is the hard disk. After opening, it's very easy for you to remove it. You unplug it from here. Careful this so you don't spoil it. Like that. So this is a hard disk. It is the one that is used for storing the what? On which the processing system like Windows is installed, Windows or Linux, and also for storage. After removing the hard disk, it's going to be here. Now, this is a wireless adapter. This is a wireless adapter. This is where the Bluetooth and the internet are connected. These two things, they pull the signals, and that's why they are coming and connecting these parts here of the computer. This is the battery. Now we are going to remove our battery. It has this screwdriver and this screwdriver. So we are going to remove. After removing our battery, see that drivers here. Now after, this is the battery, and it is connected to the motherboard through this. So what we are going to do is we are going to come here and push this carefully, and it comes out. After our battery is going to be removed, put it here. Now keep this in mind that whatever we're dismantling here, this is a laptop, it doesn't work. We're just using it for study purpose. So I want you to see that this is our motherboard. And this motherboard, so this cable here, this This is the what? The touchpad. This is the touchpad, and this is the cable which is connecting the touchpad to the motherboard. When you go further, this is the cable which is connecting the keyboard. Down here is the keyboard, and this is connecting the keyboard to the what? To the motherboard. When you go back, this cable here, it is connecting the HDD to the what? To the motherboard. And lastly this cable here. Now I told you before that this is for media, like the SD card and also the earphone jack. Now what we are going to do right now is, after removing the battery, we are going to first come and start disconnecting the things from the motherboard to make sure that it is not connected to anything at the moment. So here, these are the speakers. We are going to come and disconnect them from here like this, slowly. After that, we are going to come and disconnect the touchpad. So we come here and pull this up like that. After pulling it up, we pull this cable out. The same thing we do here. We come and pull this up like this and remove. The same thing we do here. Here we just push, then it is out. Here, this is for the HDD. We come and pull up and remove. So after removing, after disconnecting everything from the motherboard, we are going to come here, and now remember, initially there's a step that we jumped. Before opening everything from a laptop, you have to make sure that we have observed everything on the laptop with the customer that you're working on, such that they don't come to complain that there's something about the laptop or the computer that you're working on and it is missing. However, we are going to proceed. So we are going to come and remove the RAM chips. You clip here and clip here like this, and then you pull. It will come up, and after you remove, this is the RAM chip, and this RAM chip, it is a 4 GB RAM. Yeah, 4 GB RAM. So you're going to put it there. This is another slot for the RAM. Now, after removing the RAM, we are going to come. Remember, I removed the fan already. No, the part where we get to remove the what? The fan. But before that, I want us to remove this adapter. So you see these cables, these wires, they transfer signals. So you're going to come here and get a flat, this one, and then you're going to toggle them slowly here like that, and they'll go off like that. After removing them, you are going to come back and unscrew this. To gently pull this adapter out. We put this together with this to know that this is the one that is holding the adapter. Put it there. This adapter, it is used for wireless connections like Bluetooth and internet. So for example, in this laptop has a problem with connected connections, and maybe you check and all the drivers are installed but still not working, so there is a possibility that there is some damage on this adapter here. We want to proceed to the part where we remove the fan. This fan, we know that the CPU is under here. Now, the CPU is under here. This is called the heat seeker. This heat seeker, it helps to pull the heat from the CPU, the fan, and when it comes up to here, this fan starts running and then it pushes out the heat. So we are going to remove to start by unscrewing this part. So this is our fan. So you see that this is called the thermal paste. The thermal paste just helps to improve the conductivity, the heat by conduction from the processor to this heat seeker, so that it can be transferred to the what? To the fan, and the fan can heat it out. So this is how the fan looks like. So I'm going to put it here. So when we come back here to this motherboard, I want us to see, these are the hinges like I told you earlier. these are universal resource. These are USBs. Yes, these are USBs. This is the HDMI cable. This is where the Ethernet cable goes, and this is the power cable. This is where you charge from. Now we see that this is connected to the what? To the screen. So to remove this, we are going to come and gently pull this up, gently like that, and after we'll have to pull this out and we'll have disconnected the screen from the motherboard. We put it there. Now we are going to proceed to the part where we get to remove the motherboard. You see that this motherboard is not, there's nothing connected to the motherboard at the moment. So we are going to remove these two screws. So after removing, this is how the motherboard looks like. Yeah, this is basically how the motherboard looks like. So here, the communication, the transfer of data from this to this. If you want to send data from here to here, maybe there's a flash or a USB device connected from here to here. So everything, the communication runs on this. This is how we find the RAM, the adapters, the CPU. We have different circuits on this. And so this is how the motherboard looks like. So after removing the motherboard, so this is the keyboard. So this keyboard, we could remove the keyboard, but now you see that this keyboard is held by these plastic things, this plastic like thing. So if we pull it out, it will be very hard for us to push it back. But it is just basically, if we just melt these off or cut them off by a cutter, we shall be able to raise this motherboard, this off. So now we are going to proceed to the part where we go and dissect and open and investigate the screen. So these are the hinges, like I told you before. So I'm going to open from here. So after opening these hinges, these they help us to disconnect the keyboard from they help us to disconnect the screen from the laptop, from the motherboard. So we're going to twist it a little bit and push this down. And then after, just gently pull this out. So yeah, this is how everything looks like after removing. Yes, so this is the touchpad. We could remove it, but there's no reason as to why we should remove this one. Now, these are the speakers, and if you want to remove them out, you just gently pull this out like that, and this also out like that. Same thing with this side, and the speakers are out. This can also be removed if you want. So I'm going to put this aside. And now we're going to go through the screen. So you know that after doing everything that we have done, we're now remaining in the screen. Now, this screen is attached to the hinges, of course. But now, after that, we are going to come here. You know that we have this flat. So in most cases, these screens, this is just a cover. So we are going to come to the corner of this. And we try to what? Slide in this flat screwdriver gently so that we don't damage the screen. So there, we will remove and see where the screen is. So you see that the screen is held by these screwdrivers. We're going to remove them. And come with this and start unscrewing. Okay, so we can't find a screwdriver. So there's no way you can be able to remove this, but this is how the screen looks like. All you have to do is unscrew this, unscrew that, unscrew this, unscrew this. So this is how the screen is always measured. Remember, you can hear that it's a 43 inch, a 33 inch, a 13 inch. So the inches of the screen are always measured like this. You know, using the hypotenuse. And the hypotenuse, the left and the what? So this is how it is always computed by Sukatoa, where there is a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. So every time you compute and you get the inches that are from here to here, that's when they get to level screen. So this is the camera. This is the camera of our machine, and this is the cable that. So this is a cable that transfers our image here. It's an optical cable by now. So yeah, this is how the laptop looks like when you open everything. This is the cable that connects to the screen. This is the cable that connects our images to the screen from the camera, and everything is done smartly. Thank you very much. So we are done with everything. Now we are going to start organizing everything back. So we see that earlier started with the battery and everything, but now when you're organizing them back, I'm going to start by I'm going to first put this back to the way it was, this position. Because yeah, this is the speaker. Putting the speaker there, I'm also going to come with the speaker here. After putting the speaker, I'm going to come here and say, I can decide to put back the motherboard first. Motherboard, which is position like this. So we are going to carefully place it there like that. After putting the motherboard, you know that it's now intact. Now, this way we are going to first put back this. This is fan. So normally, before putting back this fan, we have to remove this thermal paste and put another one. But since you don't have the thermal paste and this is just for education purpose, I'm going to just put it back like this. After putting this back first, I have to connect it back to this board like this. This is the one which is used for powering this fan. So I'll just kind of push it inside. I push it inside here and I'm done pushing. So after I'm going to come here and press back this. It's perfect here. Our fan goes up to there like that. And as that, I screw this back. Putting everything back. Now we're going to go to the part where we get to what? To connect back some of the cables. You know this is only used for powering the speakers. I'm going to put it back here. And push it there like this. This is a cable that moves from the touchpad to the here. So this is going to come here. I'm going to raise this and then gently push this in like that. And after, push this back and it will hold it. Same thing here. This one is the one that carries information from this. Here, we are going to open here and gently push this in. After that, we come here and we open this. We pull this a little bit outside like that. After, this cable is the one that is getting, if that is connecting the motherboard to the keyboard. So gently push this in. Then after, and that will be intact. Now, after that, remember, this cable is for the battery. This cable is for the HDD. So we are going to get here this HDD cable. We can put it here like this. So we are going to, first of all, open this a little bit and gently put this in and we press it back. Now we know that everything of ours is now connected back. All the cables are now connected to the motherboard. Now what are we going to do next? We are going to put back this internet adapter. This internet adapter, just push it inside here like this. After pushing it in, make sure it is tight. You come back here and put this screw. Put it there and screw it back. Now, when this one is done, what are we going to do next? Remember, we have not put the hinges back, not yet. Our HDD, not yet. Our battery, now let's connect back the battery. But before we connect that back, we are going to come back here and push this back, just into it, push them back like this. If you are connected, you bring this also, and gently push it back, and it connects. You see that they are now connected and intact. After that part, this is the internet. After that part, we are going to come back and hold our fan. The fan is held from here. Use this. Now that you have put this back, we are going to get the ram. This is our ram. This ram, you first push it inside like this. After pushing it in, you push it down and it will put to slide back. Now, if you want to push it this way, because I can still come, and if I want to put it in this slot, well, in this slot, I want to invert it, push it inside and slide it down, and it goes there. So we can even leave it there for a moment. Now, after that, we are going to come back and put our hinges. So these hinges, before putting the hinges back, we are going to first get and cover our screen back. With this, remember. Now that we have put back our screen, and this is how it looks like, we are going to first a little bit bend these hinges. Bend this also as well. And then we're going to carry this mat up the bars and place it on top of this. We slide it a little bit to fit into the spaces. On this side like this, on this side, like that. And then after, we're going to press them down like that. Press this down like that. Now, you see that our hinges are now back. So I'm going to get to screw them back. I'm going to put here one screw. Now, after screwing our hinges back, we are going to come back here and connect our screen back. So this screen, remember, you a little bit pull this up like this. After pulling it up, you're going to come and this, push it inside here. After pushing it inside like that, press this to go down. Press it to go down like this, and it will hold the screen connector. And after that, the connection is done. After connecting there, now after connecting there, what are we left with? Our hard disk. Now we're going to come and put our hard disk. Now this hard disk of ours, it goes in like this. So if it goes in like that, we are going to come and put it here. So I am going to come and connect it back to this connector, like that and like that. Once it is connected back, I'm going to come and press it there like this. Now you see that we are ready to screw the hinge back. This was supposed to hold the hard disk as well. So we're going to do a little bit unscrew this part and put the hard disk back again. And then this time around, we're going to screw it back with this. After screwing it back with this, we'll come here and screw here as well. Now, you see that our laptop is almost done reassembling. We are going to come back and put the power bank. I mean the battery. So this battery is always like this. Before we put it in, we're going to have to first plug it back here. Just put it and slide it inside like that. And after, come and hook it inside here like this and press it a little bit down. Now, after this, we are going to get to come and screw it back. After screwing our battery back, this our laptop is fully assembled back together. Look around if there's anything missing. Okay, so now we have assembled everything back together. We check if all the cables are connected. This is connected back, this is connected back, this is connected back. Confirm everything is connected. The disk is connected, yes, and it is intact, yes. Now we are going to look at this hinge and this hinge. There's one screw on this hinge which is missing, and we're going to put it there. Now after hinging all this back, we are now going to get to cover. Roll back the cover. Before we do that, we realize there's a mistake we made inside. Open it again. The screw wasn't supposed to be there, because it's going to be screwed through the cover. When we come back, you go to this. Go to this. We have finished putting everything back. Our laptop is back to how it was. Open here, everything is okay. And yeah, everything is okay. So that's basically how we can assemble and disassemble a laptop. Thank you very much.